Welcome to English Universe. In this lesson, you will improve your English by listening to a story. Listen carefully and repeat after me to practice pronunciation. Let's begin. My name is Emily, and I want to share a story about the day everything changed for me. This moment shaped the person I am today, and I hope my experience inspires you. I had always lived a simple life, following the same routine every day. I went to school, came home, and did my homework. I wasn't particularly adventurous, and I was afraid of stepping out of my comfort zone. I had dreams, but they felt distant, like something that belonged to someone else. One morning, I woke up feeling restless. Something inside me told me that my life was about to take a turn, but I didn't know how. I got dressed, packed my bag, and headed to school. The day started like any other. Classes were the same, teachers gave assignments, and I listened quietly as I always did. But then, during lunch, something unexpected happened. A girl named Rachel, who was known for her confidence and leadership, approached me. She asked if I wanted to join the debate club. I was shocked. Me? In a debate club? The thought of speaking in front of people made my stomach twist. I wanted to say no, but something stopped me. Before I could overthink it, I nodded. That small yes was the beginning of everything. That evening, I went home and stared at my reflection in the mirror. Could I really do this? I was quiet, reserved, and afraid of attention. But deep inside, I wanted more for myself. I didn't want to be invisible anymore. The first debate meeting was nerve-wracking. As I entered the room, I saw confident students discussing different topics. My heart pounded. Rachel smiled and introduced me to the group. "This is Emily," she said. "She's joining us." I felt a wave of doubt. Did I belong here? The meeting began, and I listened carefully. The students spoke with passion and conviction. When it was my turn to introduce myself, my voice was shaky, but I pushed through. Over the next few weeks, I attended every session. I practiced speaking at home, standing in front of my mirror, rehearsing arguments. Each time I spoke in the club, my confidence grew little by little. Then the Real Challenge came. Our club was invited to a debate competition. When Rachel asked me to be on the team, I hesitated. Could I really do this? But I had already come this far. I took a deep breath and said yes. The day of the competition arrived. My hands were cold and my heart was racing. As I stepped onto the stage, I saw the audience staring at me. Fear gripped me. But then I remembered all the practice, all the effort I had put in. I took a deep breath and began speaking. First, my voice trembled. But as I continued, I gained confidence. I focused on my words, on my arguments, and soon I forgot about my fear. When I finished, the room was silent for a moment. Then applause filled the space. I couldn't believe it. I had done it. That moment changed me. I realized that fear had been holding me back my entire life. From that day on, I stopped letting fear control me. I started taking more risks, speaking up in class, and embracing challenges. But the journey didn't end there. I pushed myself further. I started participating in more debates, taking leadership roles, and challenging myself in new ways. I joined public speaking workshops where I learned techniques to control my nerves and engage an audience. One of my biggest breakthroughs came when I was invited to give a speech at a school event. Standing on that stage, I remembered the girl I used to be, the girl who would rather disappear than speak. But now I stood tall. I shared my story and I saw the impact it had on the audience. People came up to me afterward, telling me how inspired they were. I realized that confidence isn't just about speaking well, it's about believing in yourself. It's about knowing that your voice matters. And the best part? Confidence grows with every step you take. Today, I continue to challenge myself. I no longer shy away from opportunities. I take the stage with excitement instead of fear. I meet new people with curiosity instead of anxiety. And I know that growth never stops. If you ever feel like fear is holding you back, remember this. Courage isn't the absence of fear, it's acting despite it. Take that first step. Say yes to new opportunities. One day, you'll look back and see how far you've come. Thank you for listening to English Universe. Keep practicing and see you next time.